mean, if you actually manage to cut the Ottomans in half, you'll definitely like 100% screw up the AI. And I'm assuming this is now, yeah, the man house of Lorraine. You'll be ready in 53 days. We've got like, I'm just trying to think. The Germans are gonna probably send some troops over here. The French are probably also sending some troops over here. Austria. I mean, their alliance is looking pretty good. I mean, if Albania and Greece join, they basically have all the Balkans under their control. And after 1940, you can invite the Albanians. Unfortunately, you did sanction Greece, so they're not going to join your faction. How are you guys? How did Azerbaijan take this territory back? They had like 2 divisions. I don't understand at all. Well, now they have 9, but it's still not that many, as far as I'm aware, at least. I'm trying to think, like, what if we were to go to war with Russia right now? So technically Germany will be at war. And maybe that will prepare the Germans a little bit more for conflict. Because right now they're on... Well, they're still on limited conscription. They have 1 million manpower. They do love us, which is nice. I have a feeling that this is just going to be like a stalemate for a long, long time. Okay, we removed the penalties for Black Monday. Let's keep on going down our army reform. Thing is, we have like no manpower. So if any war breaks out, we want to be pretty defensive, at least to begin with. And after that, we can maybe think about expanding, but... Transmere. I think it'd be in your best interest to go to war with the Soviets. Just a pretty... Or Japan, if you want to do it as well. What did Hawaii do? Hawaii actually joined the American Union state. Okay, interesting. Constantinople has fallen. The Greeks did take the city. They're going to try to cross these straits. I don't think it's going to work out for them. Centralization of the realm. How are you how is this happening to Iran? Like, you were doing really, really, really well. So if anything, I'm more or less just confused. Also, like, interestingly enough, like, this was actually one contiguous part for a long while. Like, did you go for the, Magellan ideas? Like, did you go for new expansion? Well, I mean, we'll see your... No, they've gone for diplomacy. So I don't know, actually. Yeah, because you guys are still fighting it out. It looks like you've gotten volunteers from a lot of members of the Reichspakt. The Qing's going to one of the 6 provinces. That is okay. It's 39. We're already researching you. Let's get this research going. And are you the pro or anti-German Qing? No, you are the anti-German. Okay. And the Alsace ultimatum has now been fired. France and Germany are now at war. The question I have is Austria going to join in right away? Because they might. I believe it's declared war in Chile. That's actually probably fine for us. We will join the war, mostly just so I can immediately go to service by requirements, go up to war economy. And I think both of those are definitely worthwhile. There is a lot of Russian troops on our border right now, which does scare me a little bit. Germany's actually putting troops on our border now. Denmark's joined the Reichspakt. Everybody's gonna call them the war. Oh yeah, I'm assuming because they're now at war, they're like, oh, we need to help our Finnish allies. So I mean, I appreciate it. I appreciate the effort here. Wondering if the Canadians are going to invade the Canadians are going to invade Britain or at all. Honestly, the final battle. Are you just going to join the Internationale in a moment? Yeah, I mean, if you're just going to join the Internationale, we're going to do a quick save, just because, again, I'm a little bit of a coward. We'll do a save. And just declare war. Call all my allies in. Yeah, now you just join the Internationale, because we're at war. Like, I feel like our defenses should be okay to actually hold on. Apparently, they're actually not still. Horde experience. Okay, so my plans of, oh, this is going to go okay, apparently is not coming to fruition. You're now at war. Dawn Cuban Union. It'd be nice if you got involved, but I don't think that's going to happen. How are we already starting to lose this front? Like, to me, that's hilarious and also quite sad. Next, if you're in the Internationale, occupy the Russian Far East. Yes. Take territory from Russia, please and thank you. Because that could be beneficial for us. I mean, it will be beneficial. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. I'm just amazed, honestly, that they were able to push through our defenses so quickly. You got Winter Specialist, which is pretty good for you, but still. You know, let's go for Defensive Doctrine. Also get Aggressive Assaulter for the extra breakthrough, which is pretty good. And honestly, who has the best defense stats? It's you. I put Ambusher on you as well. Give our units the best defenses they possibly can have. I think just having a defensive line is not bad. I might need to build more fortifications, though. Throw those, say, to the top of the list. We'll be done on October 8th, so we'll be done in like a week, which is not too bad. Okay, people, France is calling in more people. You're technically at war with Bolivia as well. American United States going to die. You're going to rally the exiles. Okay, King Edward's advocated the throne. Abdicated. I mean, you guys are... I mean, we don't have air superiority. The 13... Like, how bad is the air superiority in Karelia? Oh, they have hundreds of planes over here. That's not good at all. Support the Pacific States? I mean, I would... But I'm now dealing with a massive Russian invasion of Karelia, which is not fantastic. Defense on core territory plus 10% actually is pretty good for us. Like, here's lasting okay. Everywhere else is kind of eh. How are you guys doing in the West? Where's Steve Mahaya at? I don't know who that is, so I cannot tell you. Yeah, we got the Vickers Mark III. Let's get to B10. Because now we're going to be taking an attack penalty attacking to our own forts. Which is kind of funny, but... Okay, no, you guys all sit still. Fall back behind the river. That's at least like a defensive position. Like your attack mod, like they should be modified. Yeah, river crossing the fort. Did you blow up the fort? You've blown up a decent chunk of it. Oh, okay, okay. Middle Africa, thank you for the 4 like planes. I'm actually not too sure what you gave us. That's a lot of aircraft I have in Karelia, which right now I can't really fight against. Maybe actually building the forts behind the river maybe would have made more sense in hindsight. Okay, but you guys are doing all right. Or no, you were doing all right until you decided to abandon the fronts. This area. Congratulations. You can have that land. I hate how like the AI for some reason sometimes really hates defending your territory, but once you get to the other AI players, they're like, "Oh yeah, no, now we want to defend it." When it belonged to Finland, we didn't want to do anything. We wanted nothing to do with it. But now that it belongs to Norway, oh, things are really changing around here. I would like more units. But I don't really have more units, which is kind of a problem. Okay, 2 Sicilies have joined the Entente. Okay, I mean, they actually usually join the Reichspakt, so that's a little bit of a difference. Austria, are you going to, get involved in the war? I don't really know. Okay, Bolivia, we can have a non-aggression pact with you. That seems okay. Do you have any other modifiers that we should be... Like, the max planning plus 20%. You guys are, like, really overpowered. You got a lot of, like, really strong buffs. Which scares me a little bit. Like, how much manpower do you have? You have only... No, that's me. Okay. It's like, you only have 5,000 manpower? No, I have 5,000 manpower. You only have, like, 200,000, which really is not a ton. You're gonna get a casus belli against them. Are you in... You're not in the close prosperity sphere. You have taken over a chunk of Russia, which is nice. Not a Cuban Union. It'd be really nice actually if you got involved in the war as well. So right now we have lost 13,000 men. We've actually lost more than we've killed, which is actually kind of embarrassing for us. But like, if you guys, basically, if you can just take over here, and then, like, I guess, push this straight crossing. I mean, the British and the French are now coming over here as well, which scares me. The invasion of the lowlands is fine. How many troops they got in Petrograd? That's a little bit too many, I would say. It's too many troops. So the British have landed in Belgium. France, we can have an non-aggression pact. We already have 100% war support, so we don't need more. Yeah, keep on defending. I just don't understand, like, why the AI hates defending my territory. Germany, you take it. Because, yeah, now that I'm getting back to Germany, all these troops are probably going to turn around. Well, some of them did. Because, I mean, like, how do I defend all my fronts? If we don't have enough manpower, you've got, like, a stupid amount of divisions. Okay, you're gonna try to push back into here. Like, if I had, let's say, double the amount of troops, I wouldn't be worried right now. But the fact that all of our front lines being defended by a one stack basically, it's kind of scary. So you guys decided to white peace. Try to fight against the CSA. Like, I appreciate that. How well will it work? I don't really know. Like, I mean, you're kind of doing something, but like, something really isn't enough. This is weird, but what if we switch these guys out? And then you... We're not allowed to retreat. Yeah, we can't retreat. It seems like the AI likes attacking this province. Or at least these two. So we'll try something like that. I don't know how much of a difference it'll actually make. You... Okay, you're behind a river. Come up here to defend. Yeah, like, they want to attack this guy. They don't want to attack this province. They only want to attack these two. I don't know why that's the case. But, I mean, if that's what the AI wants to send, like, sacrifice its troops doing, that's okay by me. Let's try to convoy right around here. Make sure that either international troops don't arrive in Russia or Russian troops don't leave. You've actually made a push into France. I wonder if actually having all this territory in Russia is actually causing the AI to want to send troops here, leaving their own border undefended. Also, Azerbaijan, you're crushing it right now, which I find it to be hilarious. Okay, so I think we're attacking some Russian shipping, which is nice. And of course, you're now at war with you, which is bad. Is there anybody else who can go to war? Like, you have a Casus Belli against them now. Which, also, I'm going to move you to here. So you have a Casus Belli, so that's at least going to cause the AI to want to put troops on this border, which is nice. So it'll relieve at least a little bit of pressure off us, even if the AI never pushes the Casus Belli. You're not core, right? No, it's just occupied state, which is unfortunate. Again, I find it hilarious that all the troops are here, while these three provinces are completely unoccupied. Okay, Poland joined the Reichspakt. Doesn't really change too much, at least at the moment. The Reichspakt has been in, like, a stronger position in the past. At least you've, like, you pushed back past the fortification line. Like, these are level 2 forts, which is not bad. This is like a level 0 fort. So, I mean, you've already done, like, decent progress. Sure, we'll go to war with Indonesia. Why not, right? Okay, France has agreed to join Middle Europa. Like, your attack, you have really high experience. Commander, country. Yeah, your planning bonus is 63%. It's pretty good. Mostly, I just got commander skill and entrenchment. I have no defense bonuses, really. And after this, we're going to get pushed back to these two provinces. Which I think only makes our situation worse. What do we need? Probably rifles. Light tanks and fighters. I mean, fighters, I mean, it makes sense for us to want to get more planes. Even if our planes are hot garbage. We'll cooperate. Wow, I very rare that you actually see that, actually occur. So we now have military access to each other. there anything else we can really do? I mean, again, more war propaganda, but again, we don't really need that. Oh, they pushed significantly further into this country than I thought. They've already pushed into here. So, if that's the case, I think we kind of abandon this line. And then we abandon here. Because you're not core territory, which is a little bit less important. Like, it's just kind of like a weird situation we find ourselves in. You know, let's get... You're 2 years ahead of time, aren't you? Yeah. Better artillery, I don't think is really worth it right now. Do we have any doctrine bonuses? Breakthrough and soft attack? I mean, we'll take it. Japan's... We're now worth the Japanese, because of course we are. Why wouldn't we be? I mean, like, we got our attack plans. We are abandoning all of Karelia back to the, basically the Soviets, which is probably, like, not a great idea. But I don't know what else I can realistically do right now. I think Iran's gonna lose very soon. Like, I'm just trying to think, like, what else... I mean, the Entente... Probably pushing our way up the Italian boot right now, which is nice. Like, the biggest problem right now is, like, there's just not going to be another front line that the... We want better... Yeah, I guess we'll go for you, 148 days. What we want is for... How long does this last for? It'll last for another 2 days? Because now you're actually pushing up here. Like, we're only 46 minutes into the stream. I can't lose right now. Is this a lake? Yes. Like, I feel like, you know, playing as Finland is a little bit more difficult than I would have originally thought. Unless we abandon this entire area too and just defend Finland proper. And, like, just try to defend around Helsinki. Good morning to you, too. Burma join the Coast Prosperity Sphere. What if we go... No, not here. What if we go here? Like, we just don't have the number of troops required. Like, this one big front line. Because, like, we can't... Because you're also not core. You're occupied territory. But if you go fight